2603 Rockwood Ultralite camper here, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. By and large, really darn nice shape. Ultralights seem to be a type of trailer that for some reason folks just don't generally take care of properly. This does not really fall into that category. That being said, there is a very slight give to certain points on the kitchen floor. Not due to water damage, just due to general use on a laminated floor. But remember that I took the time to mention that to you. Something that you literally can't even see in a video that a person who weighs less than me may not even detect. I try to be brutally honest when I go through these, especially on used campers, because there's too much money involved to play games with your, with your paycheck. So, I'm going to try to show you the highs and the lows, the ins and the outs. Thankfully, this one's mostly high and maybe just a slight dip here and there. But I mean, on a used RV of this age, you just couldn't hope for much more. This thing's in sharp shape. Big front window here, which is a thing Rockwood's continued to do, whereas other manufacturers have dropped off. You see some folks have added the Carefree of Colorado slide-out awning cover here. That is a nice feature. That's going to help keep the top of that slide and the majority of your seals protected from just, sun, wind, and rain, but especially falling debris from trees, because it does look like this is parked near a tree, though it does look like they did take measures to keep it cleaned off from time to time. Your Rockwoods are a fully laminated product. You can't walk up to a lot of other lightweight trailers and pound on the sides of the slide out, or the front wall, or the rear wall, or the roof, or the floor like that. Only your side walls tend to be laminated on a lot of other things. On a Rockwood, it's laminated all the way around. Now, I can't really see from here, but I have noticed that your roof vents do have the power roof vent cover on it. So you can keep the vents open, not power, pardon me, just the MaxAir roof cover. So you can keep the vents open when it's raining out. Notice that you have a big awning that does easily clear both doors. So you don't have to worry about one door getting rained on, one door not getting rained on. And just good little signs, like they've got the little mud dauber screens on the furnace exhaust there to keep the bugs from crawling in there and creating a fire hazard. They did a good job maintaining this one. And the inside is super, super clean. Close the door behind me here just a moment. Let me back up and give you a picture. Now, another really cool thing with this one, it's a front living room. That's really hard to find nowadays. When slide outs became more and more common, manufacturers like to help cover the weight of the slide out, keep it off the tongue by putting it above or behind the axles. So the bedroom ended up getting shoved up front in modern construction. Rockwood being a lightweight manufacturer, they were able to carry through with this front living room concept way longer than anybody else. Good windows in here, nice bright light colors. And I mean, check out your upholsteries. This stuff's used, but it is not wore out. It is not tired by any stretch of the imagination. Front jackknife sofa does fold down into a bed. I don't think that's ever happened. I don't think they really spent a lot of time on that sofa. It looks like it's in pretty darn good shape with a lot of good cushion left to it. Pleated day and night shades over all your windows here. And they even vacuum the carpet. You can actually see the vacuum tracks on here, so they definitely did a good job taking care of this. That front window letting in a lot of light here. In a front living room, that front window means all the difference. I love the lighter colored woodwork. Everything today seems to be so dark. I love the lighter color. And again, it's a Rockwood. It's well built. It is made for just taking a pounding like that. The white appliances are also a nice touch, something you don't tend to see very often anymore. And it helps brighten it up a little bit in here. Central air in a little 26-foot lightweight is also a nice touch. This thing is supremely half-ton towable. And pretty much any half-ton pickup ever built should have pretty much no problem with this one, unless you got some weird 6-cylinder with some crazy gearing in the rear end or something like that. Even a lot of SUVs with a tow package will probably find this one very within their capabilities. By the way, I was telling you, I mean, it's so minor. I walked over and didn't think about it. I mean, you can't even see it. I can't even show you. But just the high volume traffic area on this laminated floor right here, there is just the slightest amount of give where at some point the packing material in the laminated floor had begun to give a little bit. I mean, obviously, I'm not tiptoeing around this thing. I'm just walking. I can feel the cross members under my feet a little bit, but I'm a 200-pound guy. I have zero concerns walking on this floor. There is nothing wrong with this floor. I want you to know about stuff like that. I go out of my way to make sure you folks have the best possible concept of what you're looking to potentially invest a significant amount of money on. You know, whether it's new or used, you expect it to perform well. That would be my expectation. If I spent a bunch of money, I'd sure want the thing working right. So I want you to know exactly what you're getting for your money, you know. We take things like that floor into account when we price our RVs. We certainly do not sell things at full book value, especially if they have any level of defect. You know, because unfortunately, the average salesperson out there for so many years, we'll just simply say, may not have been the most honest guy in the business. So I don't blame folks for being a little skittish, and we like to help you understand that we're fair about this with a reduced price tag. And other than that, this camper's good to go. I mean, that's really being picky, and that is the worst I can say about this thing. That's really not a big deal. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.